Hiya folks, bit of a garden update, first one of the year. Well, not so much of an, well it is an update, isn't it? It's, I've just been having a look around to see what sort of jobs I've got to do. Lots of work to do in the garden. But it's grusig, the weather. It's raining, it's now sleeting. I'm going outside to play in the dirt. There was also a carnival on today, which I would have liked to have gone to, but in the sleet, no. They throw a little bit like Rio Carnival, but in raincoats. So I thought, no. Yeah, so I've had a bit of a look around the garden, see what survived the winter, and I'm quite pleased that it seems that a lot of stuff has. And well, a couple of skip saves. I've got a couple of things what I've been able to, useful skip saves for the garden. So that's the end. As it is raining this afternoon or tomorrow, because I think it's going to rain and sleet tomorrow as well, I'm going to have a little bit of thing in the garage. I'm going to make another bee hotel. Now it's something I meant to do, and it's a little job I can do while it's so grusig. And what I've also found is some of this PVC tube. Now I'm thinking if I can put this in a little box. I've seen a clip with a guy who's done this, and I can't remember. It was a long time ago, and you might have seen it, but you get some PVC pipe and puts it in a little box, and the bees go in the little box into the PVC pipe. And I thought, I wonder if I can get some bees to nest in there, and something interesting for kids to do. But if I make this, I'll do a couple of clips on it. It might be tomorrow, it might not. It depends on what I can do. So if you are a new subscriber here, don't forget to say hello. Comments are always welcome, and I do get back to everyone. And nice to be nice. First signs of spring. We've got some crocuses and some snowdrops. This bed here is absolutely full of crocuses. Looks spectacular when they all come out. I'll try and do some shots of that later. Water everywhere, not a drop to drink. I've got to empty that and put a new base on it. It's collapsed, it's rotted, but that's a little job. I've got lots of little jobs to do. I've really got to replace this gutter on this shed at the end, and a new board. Well, as sad as they look, looks like this Swiss chard's made it through winter. I'm going to leave this in. Some of my collards have, and the kale's done great. I've just had a silly thought. I understand you can do the giant collards by cuttings, you can buy cuttings. I'm wondering if I could take some bits off this kale, stick them in water and start them. It's a mess. But I think we had -11, so I'm pleased that they've done. I think snow's just about gone, but they'll have protected it. But look at this, it's going great guns. So it's just a silly thought, but I wonder if I can. I'm going to try it anyway. I've got a lot of tidying up to do. I thought I'd done some, but just trimming some stuff up. I have to have a fire at some point. After watching, I just watched Dale's update, and it looks like his maples are doing well. I've got mine in cellar, but I've just took another few twigs off and stuck them in here with this rootstock. See if any of these take as well. This is rootstock for plums. There's nothing happening here just yet. Something else that I'm really pleased about is it looks like the artichokes made it. I'll be well pleased if that comes back, because I had about 5 plants and that's the only one now. They all died in various stages. And the red sorrel, what I've grown, I'm going to be planting it just around edges here, in between these rocks. I think it'll look quite nice. I've got another couple of beds that may be these rocks, and I'll probably stick some around there as well. And here we've got my sour cherry, and that looks like it's also survived, so pleased with that. again, a bit of sorrel there. That one's gone through winter, rather pleasing. Catkins on my hazelnut tree. Nuts, oh hazelnuts, ooh! Something like that. But these are all showing signs, look, all buds are getting fat. It's my little pear tree. Unfortunately it's raining, and as much as I'd like to be out here working, I've just come for a mooch. Just checking on spring, make sure it's coming. These are black and red currants that I transplanted into this bed. I need more rocks. I keep my eyes out for rocks because I want to extend that right up there, that middle, and have all sorts of stuff growing on. Try and maximise my space a bit, but they're all coming on lovely. They're the red currants, and they are the black currants. Skip save of a month. Now, if you don't know what this is a 100 litre bag of perlite. I'm thinking there's about 80 litres in there. Now this was going to go in the skip at work, use it for insulation and under the to level the patios off, balconies, before putting tar on it. Now it got wet, so they were going to bin it, so I saved it. Well pleased with that, as it costs about 10 francs here for 8 litres, so that makes me very happy. Second skip find, potential greenhouse material. I managed to bag some. I don't know if there's enough, but I'm sure I can bag some more. This is some aluminium profile which I've had for a while. It used to be some shelving units in the old guitar garden. Now that should make me a nice frame for said greenhouse or tomato house. As the weather is